Hi, my name is Emma. Last month, I started a new chapter in my life. I got a new job at an office, working as a receptionist. It was my first day, and the routine seemed pretty straightforward. Answer the phone, take messages, and remember to smile. Honestly, I wasn't nervous, but I wasn't exactly buzzing with excitement either. Life just felt normal. At that point, romance was the furthest thing from my mind. I didn't have a boyfriend, and frankly, I wasn't looking for one. I'd kind of convinced myself that love was for starry-eyed young girls, not for someone like me who was just focused on getting by. Then one ordinary morning, the phone rang. I picked it up with my standard greeting. Good morning. This is Bright Solutions. How can I help you? The voice on the other end was deep, calm, and incredibly serious. Based on his tone, I pictured a man in his 50s, maybe a bit stern. He was a customer with a small issue regarding his order. He sounded a little frustrated, but I've always believed in handling things with grace. So I stayed calm, helped him as politely as I could, and did my best to resolve the problem smoothly. The call ended, and I didn't think much of it. The very next day, he called again. This time, he mentioned he would be stopping by the office later that day to finalize things. In my mind, I was preparing to greet an older, serious-looking man in a business suit. I had this whole image built up. But when the front door opened and he walked in, I was completely taken by surprise. He wasn't 50 at all. He was probably in his late 20s, tall, with the kindest eyes I'd ever seen and a gentle, almost shy smile. When he spoke, that deep, serious voice from the phone was now warm and friendly in person. For the first time in what felt like forever, my heart did a little flutter. I felt nervous. After that initial meeting, something shifted. He started calling the office more frequently. Officially, it was always to check on the order status, but we both knew it was becoming something more. Our conversations started to drift from business to small talk. We'd chat about the weather, our favorite coffee shops, our plans for the upcoming weekend. Every single one of his calls left me with a smile that lingered long after we hung up. I didn't even notice it happening at first, but a change was stirring inside me. I began to put a little more effort into my appearance, my hair, my clothes. I even found myself becoming more conscious of how my voice sounded on the phone, hoping it sounded pleasant. This little routine of ours went on for a couple of weeks. Then, one Friday evening, just as I was getting ready to close up, he came by the office again. This time he wasn't there for business. He was holding 2 cups of coffee, one for him and one for me. We sat there and talked for what felt like hours, laughing like we had known each other for years. It was so easy, so natural. As he was getting ready to leave, he turned to me with that soft smile and said, "You know, I'm actually glad there was a small problem with my order. Because it led me to you." In that moment, my heart felt so incredibly full. It made me realize that maybe love doesn't follow a script. It doesn't care about your age or your plans. Sometimes it just arrives when you least expect it. With one simple phone call,